Buying a condo or townhouse can be a great alternative than buying a detached home. Sure, you don't get the same amount of privacy, but many people love the sense of community a condo or townhouse can bring. Additionally, condo and townhouses are typically cheaper than detached homes. But what do you need to know before you sign that dotted line? Well, in this video, we're going to tell you. And we're going to also answer 5 of the most commonly asked questions around condos and townhouses. So let's begin. So let's start with the basics. What's the difference between a condo and a townhouse? People often confuse these terms, and it's easy to see why, but they mean different things. A condo refers to the type of ownership, whereas a townhouse refers to the type of construction. Let's jump into this a bit further. When most people think of a condo, they think of those big city skyscrapers. But technically, those are apartment buildings. The term condo refers to the type of ownership being shared or common. Sure, most of those apartment buildings are condos, and technically any building with shared or common ownership would be a condo as well, even a townhouse. Are you still confused? Well, bear with me here. With a condo, you own the property within the walls outright. You also have part ownership of the communal areas. So you share responsibility for the hallways, swimming pools, and communal gardens. This process is usually managed by the condo corporation, also known as a homeowners association or strata. A condo corporation is a legal entity that represents the interest of the owners. It's responsible for repairing any damages to the communal areas, as well as setting a monthly maintenance fee and deciding how that maintenance fee will be used. When the apartment block is first built, the developers will register the apartment block as a condo corporation, owning it outright. With each sale of a unit, the condo owners receive a share in the condo corporation until that condo corporation is owned completely by the residents. One of the great benefits of buying a condo is that there are often utilities included, such as your gas, water, and garbage removal. Usually, the condo unit owner is responsible for paying for their own electricity and internet bills. The trade-off for this convenience is the monthly maintenance fee. On top of your monthly mortgage payments, you're going to have to pay a monthly maintenance fee to the condo corporation. The condo corporation uses this fee to pay for any maintenance of the communal areas, as well as any scheduled repairs for any major expenses in the building, such as replacing the roof. Here's a tip when you're buying a condo. Be sure to check the reserve fund as well as the condo corporation meeting minutes to check if there's any upcoming large scheduled repairs. If you notice there isn't enough money in the reserve fund, you could see an increase to the monthly maintenance fee. So where condo refers to the type of ownership, townhouse refers to the type of construction. And these days, townhouses are typically registered as a condo and follow the exact same legal process. When people refer to the word townhouse, they're usually referring to the type of construction where each of the sidewalls are shared. But legally speaking, in Canada, these are generally condos. A monthly maintenance fee will be paid to the condo corporation, and there will be shared ownership of the communal areas of the property. In very rare circumstances, or in some parts of the USA, townhouses are owned individually on a freehold basis. That means that each owner is responsible for their part of the building. Many potential condo buyers aren't aware that they'll receive limited protection from their condo corporation's insurance policy. But it pays to upgrade to have a more comprehensive protection. Here's why. While your condo corporation's master policy will repair any damage to your unit from a covered loss, it doesn't provide coverage for any liability or your personal property. It also doesn't provide coverage for any upgrades to the unit, nor will it provide coverage for any deductible that is levied against you by the condo corporation. That is where Square One's Condo Owners Protection comes in. Our basic condo policy protects your personal property as well as your premises and personal liability. There are also 3 key benefits to the Condo Owners Protection that you can receive. 1. Upgrades and improvements. A pipe bursts in your building, and it destroys your kitchen as well as your upgraded hardwood floors. But your condo corporation's insurance policy would only repair your unit up to the original standard when the building was first developed. With condo owner's protection, you won't have to pay for these upgraded hardwood floors twice. 2. Shortfalls in your condo corporation's insurance. If the condo corporation's insurance doesn't provide coverage for the damage to your unit, or if the condo corporation decides to levy a portion of the deductible against you, condo owner's protection would have you covered. 3. The condo concierge service. Condo owner's protection also provides access to a suite of services we call the condo concierge service. Among other things, the main benefit is that you receive 24/7 telephone access to a legal advice hotline for any non-auto related tax or legal issues. Check the title or the ownership on the property listing. If you see the word shared or communal, this could be a good sign it's a condo. And if you're still unsure, you can check with your real estate agent or ask the prospective neighbors. Maybe. Property taxes are based on your home's value. Generally speaking, condos are cheaper than townhouses, and townhouses are typically cheaper than a detached home, so your property taxes should reflect that. You'll also need to consider that property taxes aren't included in the maintenance fee, so you'll need to budget for this separately. Good question. Buying a resale unit comes with its own unique set of challenges. Not only must the lease expire before the tenant is required to move out, the tenant is also entitled to peace and quiet during their tenancy, so it can be very difficult to schedule those multiple appointments to view the property. So there you have it. We answered the most common questions for condo and townhouses. So if you're looking to insure your condo or townhouse, or to just get a quote, you can visit squareoneinsurance.com.